What's up guys, and welcome to another video in Wild Kinetics. My name is Elam, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a polymer clay pen. Basically taking this pen and decorating it with 3 different colors of polymer clay. If you haven't already, don't forget to drop a massive like on this video. Subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already, in order for me to keep posting more videos like this. Also, hit the notifications bell in order for you to keep up with my latest videos. I only post weekly, so I don't spam. And comment down below what you thought of the video, and if you guys have any other video suggestions for types of videos that I can do in the future. Now let's get into it. The materials you're gonna need are pieces of polymer clay, 3 different types of colors. These are like about 1 inch by 1 inch by 3/4 of an inch blocks. We're gonna be cutting these in half in the near future right now. And you're also going to need a pen, really cheap like plastic pen like this, and you're gonna need a knife to cut the clay. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our clay and we're gonna cut it in half like this, the pieces that we have right here. Next, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna roll them up into thin strips like this. Just kind of start doing this. Like so. They should be around the length of an uncapped pen, so around that length. Now it's time to do the other ones. Once you have those, you want to put them together and twist them. So just group them like this, take both ends and just twist them like this. Once you have sufficiently twisted the pieces of clay, bend them in half like this, and then roll them into another rope 2 more times. So actually 3 times really. Do this once, then do it again and again. Now you should have this. It has a really nice and pretty color scheme. Next, what you want to do is when this strip is about 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch thick, you want to take your knife and cut them up into thin, well, not thin little pieces, just little pieces like this. Once you have all these pieces, take your pen and uncap it, remove the ink part of the pen, which may be a little tough to do, but you just want to basically just pull it out like this. Just want to pull it out and set it to the side. The reason being is because we're going to be sticking this into an oven, so we do not want this ink to be in the oven because it will be very messy and dangerous. Now what you're going to want to do is take your little pieces and put them on your pen like so. Basically covering it completely with these pieces. Don't worry if it looks kind of weird, because we're gonna fix that later on. They're gonna fill in, the gaps are gonna be filled in, like any gaps that are made from you placing the clay into the pen. After placing all your little chunks in, roll your pen on the flat surface, like so. This is gonna fill in any gaps in the pen. Try not to apply too much pressure on it in case you may break the clay or smush it out too much, but just enough where all the gaps are filled in. Next, you might want to squeeze it to make sure it's decently tight. This is what your pen should look like so far. Now it's time to put it in the oven, bake it in a conventional toaster oven at 250 degrees for around 10 to 15 minutes. You might want to carefully monitor it because if you put too much time or too much temperature on accident, the pen may melt, so you won't be able to stick the ink back into the pen. So, time to bake it. Alright, here's what your pen should look like. Depending on what oven you have, it may or may not have burnt it a little bit, but that's okay. It still has that really cool effect and pattern on the pen. Next, you're gonna want to basically put your ink back. Depending on what temperature you use, it may or may not go in all the way. Like for example, mine doesn't go in all the way, so you're gonna have to force it a little bit. Like this, it'll stay like this, but it still works right here. So yeah, you know, it works pretty well.